up, guys? This is your boy Ed from Savij, and today I'm going to bring you guys a deck profile that I've actually been working on for like 3 weeks now. It's somewhere around like 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. I started building and theorizing again with the Adamancipators, and whenever I was first sitting down, I wanted to throw in the Dragoon package in here, but I didn't know how to make it work, or I didn't know how to like properly do it to the point where I'm not gonna like see Dragoon cards whenever I like excavate for the top 5, right? But I think this deck has a lot of potential. I think this deck can definitely be a strong suitor to go off for this meta. So I actually did take it to locals, and I 2-0'd a Drytown player. I've beaten a Virtual World player, and I can't remember what the other deck was, but I know I played 5 rounds that day, and I won 3 out of the 5. I lost to Phantom Knights, which was it was my fault. I lost to Phantom Knights by my fault, so I misplayed. If I would have made a Biz Dweller, I would have won, but I scrubbed. I'm a scrub. And the other round I lost to ABCs. So, you know, just weird shit, right? Not super meta stuff, but the meta stuff do get clapped by this. So that's the funniest thing, right? But let's go ahead and get into the profile. You guys will see what I'm playing then. Alright guys, so starting off with the monsters, of course you do got to play the 3 Researcher. She's the most important monster in this deck because she's actually the card that is going to help you to connect your prank hits into your Adamancipators, because personally I believe that if you go off with your prank hits first, you'd kind of be chilling with the Adamancipators afterwards. And of course, if you already have Researcher and you don't have a Seeker, you're going to want to get the Seeker in your hand. This guy is super busted, and you guys already know what they do. Analyzer. So by me saying you guys already know what you do with this deck is that I'm going to actually go into detail now. So now that you have all 3 of them, and then I do play a 4th Adamancipator monsters, so all 3 of these could look at the top 5, special 1 rock monster, as long as it's not any of them. So this can special this, or herself. But they can all special this guy. And if this is special by any of them, this would help you draw a card. So super busted, very helpful. But they're all tuners. This is level 4, 2, and 2. So there's a lot of things that you can get into in the extra deck. And it's actually a really, really good engine. So Adamancipators, really good. Too bad that it has to be a pure deck for it to work. Just barely giving you enough space to play any prank hits at all. So I personally hate fancies. And if I could, and I think I want to, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think I would switch this for another one of these, just because I want to gain life points. I know, guys, it's a dumb decision, yeah, whatever. For the people who play prank hits, they're gonna go, yeah, this guy's a fucking scrub. I get it, guys, but the thing is that because I don't play really prank hits, I don't care about this guy, and this guy being garbage. These were busted. These will help you get your combos off all the time. I will show you guys a combo after this video, by the way. Let's go ahead and continue. 3 Kowakumaru Guardian. You play 3 of the Kowakumaru Supplier, because this will get you any Kowakumaru into your hand. So if this is special summon, you can add this. This is a tribute summon to negate a monster effect. Doki Doki can help you get into any actual monster. So if you have a Doki Doki in hand, you can go Doki Doki effect, discard literally anything. You can discard this to get into this, or you can discard this to get into this. You can discard this to get into this. You can discard this to get into this. This to get into this. There's just so many cards that really help you get into what you need to go to, and it's just always going to depend on what you want. And this is not a helmet deck. This is a very super combo heavy deck that it actually becomes a very strategical deck because of Doki Doki. Same thing with Parallel Exceed. It's a card that would help you get into anything you want. You can either link summon, you can XYZ summon. There's just so many options that it's so good. This card in your hand is busted. I do still play one of the Madolches, for the reason being that I feel like sometimes you just want to have that special summon, and now not only playing one of them doesn't really collide with Analyzer anymore, because back in the day you would either play 3 and 2, and then when you opened up both, you're like, damn it, what do I do? First, you know, so then you would actually, back in the day, you would special this first, and then you would special that after. But yeah, you did have that one brain fart moment back in the day when you just be like, well, I'm stuck. Gigantus, because Gigantus is really busted. You can search him out and add it to your hand and then special summon him there. You can't special summon him through any of the Emancipators, so don't do it, guys. And that's it for all the actual monsters that I play in this deck. Everything else is just kind of like 2 Ash and Dragoon package. Those are all the monsters that I play. I don't really want to play a lot of monsters that aren't rock, because you can fall into the situation where you're like, well, I opened up and I saw monsters that weren't rock monsters, and then these other cards are also not rock monsters. So imagine having 40 cards. Well, I actually play 42, but playing 42 cards, top 5, and then you activate one effect, and then you see nothing but 5 cards that aren't rock monsters after that. Because I do play in the main deck, I play 2 Dark Ruler. Call me a scrub, but I want to go first. But if I lose the die roll, I want to open this up. This is a really, really good card. It helps you get through a lot of stuff that your opponent will make upstart, to be able to dig deeper and try to find the Dark Ruler more in case you go second. 1 Red Eyes Fusion. I normally play 2 in every deck that I play, but I think just that 1 Red Eyes Fusion has been coming in super clutch for me. I think it's the most busted card in this deck. You don't want to open it because there's like situations when you have this, you do this, and then they have nothing else. So it's just like, you could do this, and then pop and pop. They're not, like, it doesn't matter, you know? Like, you can do that, but it's just like, I'd rather just build a board, make a couple of negates, and call it a day, right? Monster Reborn, and 3 more rock Monster Reborns. If you hit an Emancipator monster, so if you special summon it, then you can stack your deck. But if you don't, you just special summon it for a rock monster. That's it for the main deck. I'm not gonna do a side deck, but I will do my extra deck. So let's go ahead and get into my extra deck, guys.
Hey guys, before we continue with this video, I want to give a really big shout out to Shaquile Martinez from TDT Gaming. I think he has some of the coolest field centers that I've seen out there. These are super sick. And then he has some of the craziest freaking tokens that you'll see out there. He's one of the most original persons that I've ever met. He has the craziest pins, sleeves, mats, field centers, and tokens out there, guys. And if you're looking for something specific, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it with him, because he just has a lot of stuff that is already made. He has anything from Power Rangers to Mia Khalifa, Lana Rhodes, and then even the sus tokens. So guys, make sure you hit up Shaquile Martinez. The link will be down below, and let him know you came and you seen him through us. Thank you guys, and let's go ahead and continue with the video.
Alright guys, so continuing my monsters, I gotta play the 1 Meow Meow. So it is mandatory because it helps you go from a Prank Kids monster to this monster. One of the other cool things about him is that he is an Earth rock monster. So if you need to banish him with Gigantus, you sure as hell can. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Shout out to Devin, because Devin actually came through and he let me borrow his Cock-a-doodle-doo. He saw me playing on Monday. He gave me a couple of tips and pointers because he's been playing Prank Kids for a while. So thank you, Devin. There's a couple of things that I will be maintaining in this deck for a while now. Like, I don't believe in the Prank Hits for the fusion monster. I'm sorry. I kind of just like to link. So that's what I use the Prank Hits for. If you're a person who likes the Prank Hits fusion, you can definitely side that in, because it's okay to side it in. You don't have to main deck it. Heliquafax, so Needle Fiber. This helps me link climb, so it's actually really busted. I'm gonna show y'all something in a second real quick. Masquerena, and then to link climb, I have transcode. It's actually really busted because I've had situations where I go Heliquafax, effect is special. Now I have 3, and then make him, and then of course the monster that you would make would be access code, but you know, unicorn. And then for the last 2 link monsters, like I said, access code and Apollosa. You want to make access code through this guy, because then you already have your 3 or whatever. But then there's situations where I already have IP in the graveyard, so whenever in that situation, when I go Effect is special summon something back from the grave, so I would do IP sometimes, and then sometimes I even just go IP and something else into him, and then him in IP into access code. Now access code can be destroyed by card effects, which is the funniest thing ever, so people don't expect it sometimes, and it's just like, ah, okay. I actually had that come up in some of my matches this weekend, this past week, which is really cool. This is the monster we all love, or Reptite. It's super good. I think it's really good. The other synchro monster, which is this guy, Dragite. Yeah, Reptite, Dragite, super good. Doesn't target when you bounce cards, so it just bounces 5 cards back into the deck, so you can bounce anything like Dragoon and certain like floodgates that might just be stopping you from being able to do certain things, right? This is another spice card that I play, which it's actually really cool. So Beals, a lot of people don't realize that with Beals, it's actually can be destroyed by card effect or battle. So just set that there, let your opponent bring out Dragoon. I can't pop it because it won't get destroyed, and they will ram into it, and whatever damage I take, he will gain. So super busted. It's actually really cool. I think it's a really good spice of mine. Savij. Sometimes making Savij is not as good as people think. So whenever I go second, I don't really make him as much as people think, because then I actually just make Reptite to bounce all the shit in their field. And then I continue off with the rest of my combos. So sometimes I even make I make a Reptite and then just end up making like Dragoon or something, you know, which is actually really funny. Continuing with the rest of my monsters, Verde, Dragoon, you guys already knew that. And then Granite and Abyss Dweller. Right here, it's where it's at. A lot of people's effects activate in graveyard. So like I know Phantom Knights, all of their effects go off on grave. A lot of their virtual world card effects go off on grave. Dry Taunts as well. And there's just so many decks that this will help you against so easily. So like you don't really have to worry about much once you do that. But let me go ahead and shuffle my cards up, guys. I'm gonna show you guys 2 different combos with 2 different 2-card combos after. So let's go ahead and shuffle my cards real quick, and then I'll come back.
Hey guys, I want to give a really big shout out before we continue with this video to Alexander James, because Alexander James just makes some of the craziest freaking metal field centers. Like, this guy is super cool, super crazy. Like, this is super nice, well made. He has some amazing artwork on wood stuff too. He makes wooden deck boxes, wooden field centers, and he made this one specifically for me. He put my name on the side. See that, guys? Super cool. I think this is amazing. I love this stuff. And guys, don't forget that his link will be down below so you guys can find him and hit him up and let him know that you found him through us. Yeah, guys, let's go ahead and continue with the video.
Okay, guys, so before I shuffle, these are the 2-card combos that I want to show you guys. I'm going to start off with this one over here with the Researcher. And over here I'm going to do Parallel Exceed after that. I will be shuffling these cards into the deck except for these 2 first, and then this would be the second one. So 2-card combos going at you guys. Alright guys, so we're going to start off with the small combo. The one most important thing is that you don't whiff with this, because if you whiff with this, you're kind of done. This can be any one prank hit monster. You don't want to open up the earth, but it's okay if you do. You can just start off with this. So normal summon, link. When you link, you go into Meow Meow. After Meow Meow, you're going to go ahead and activate Drop C's effect. Normally here, I don't ever do the earth, the wind. So I always go into Flame Seas or whatever the hell his name is. Link. Now you can make Cock-a-doodle-doo. Here you can even make Bow Wow. It doesn't really matter anymore. You just need a link to prank hits. Effect. Special. So now you have that. You're gonna go ahead and continue from here by special summoning. So now you've gained 1,000, your opponent's lost 500, and now this is what your board looks like. So now you have a link for in case you need it, or you're gonna go effect 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go, guys. See that? Super easy board. This is the fastest combo I can show you guys. Now let's go ahead and continue with the second combo. I am not going off to teach you guys the rest because I didn't open up any cards in my hand, but I will do that in a minute. Alright guys, so second combo, super simple. Now we're gonna go ahead and draw 3 more cards. Cool. So now this is your opening hand. First things first. Let's start ruling. Cool. So you open up a couple of cards that you don't really need in your hand right away, like this. And by a couple, I just mean that. So now let's go ahead and start off with our combo. Her first. This second. Link. You guys already know. Make pop, make meow meow. Effect. Special. Link. Special. Chain link. 1. Chain link. 2. You could have done this anytime. You could have even done it whenever you special summon out the first one. So special. Special. Now effect. Special. Cool. So this is super cool because now you have a big board. You can continue doing whatever you want, honestly, at this point. The one thing that I will do first is because I've done basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's already a lot of summons. So the first thing that I want to do and get into is making this into an Appaloosa for 3. So you have Appaloosa for 3 and your opponent could stop you anywhere, but there you go. You could have even waited on these to make that. So then like that, you could have just made this, made that, made this, to that. Now you're chilling on 3. Effect, effect, special, special. Now you're chilling here. This is exactly where you're at. And you're gonna go ahead and continue your combo. You're gonna make this guy, detach, you add, effect to special. So now you have effect to special. Now you look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I whiff? Wow, I whiffed. So on an important hit, I whiffed, but it doesn't matter. You wanna know why? I got this. Cool. Bring back, guess what? The Roxy's. You could have even done something like, you know, just linked away these and then bring back this. But then the thing is that you don't have a real follow-up play. So by making that, you can at least go into this, and now this to look at the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cool. Seeker. Seeker's effect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seeker. Special Maru. Fuck it. So now you're chilling here. Now the last thing that you want to do is that you want to make a link 8 here. So this effect, you attach this, and then since you don't have a rock monster, you're gonna do this for this, this, and then this. And yeah guys, that's my end board. Hope you guys like this combo. Super simple, very direct, and if you guys have any questions about this combo, please message me. Link will be down below for anything else that I have, guys. You know, my token guy, my wooden box man. I also have the Facebook group, all of that good stuff, guys. Links down below. Hope you enjoyed the combo, and thank you.
Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. I just wanted to say that I recently made a Facebook group and it's called YuGiOh Elite Savij, and you guys can look us up, or you guys can just click the link down below to join. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Once you guys subscribe, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified about all the great videos that I upload. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.